Fellow truck aficionados, it is your boy Dano, or as I like to say Dano, but it didn't really rhyme with aficionado, so I said it that way. We are back ready to roll with some American Truck Simulator. The accent comes free whenever I feel like doing it. I haven't played in a minute. Now, I know I've been posting videos every week, and this video, today's the 1st of October. It's actually going to be posted like on Saturday, whatever date that is. The 5th? Where are we at? Yeah, the 5th. So this video is actually going to be pretty close to when I'm filming it, so congrats on seeing something newer. I got behind on American Truck. I had a long roll of them for a minute there, and we'll get into that, I'm sure, during the video. But I had a long roll of them, and then I ran short of them. Let's get the game fired up. Ugh. I just brushed my teeth. And that monster does not taste great. Which is why I had the water, but apparently I did not drink enough of it before doing it. Come on, American Truck, let's go. I figured out, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't think it will. I figured out if I don't bring up the screen with the game on it, maybe it won't blow your guys' eardrums out every time I open it up. But at this point, the game's not even open. Updating. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, game. So anyway, so what had happened is, and I'll probably talk about it more during the video anyways, but I had been at a different job, a previous job. You probably heard me mention it in other previous videos, whether it's American Truck or a couple Euro Truck videos I did, or any of the other videos. I had been at my previous job, which required a lot of my time, so I did not have a ton of free time all the time to make videos. So when I did have time, I was trying to really put together a lot of videos at once, and then that way I could post them throughout the week and still keep focused with everything I had to do with that job, as well as keep my videos going, because I had just recently started trying to grow my channel. I think last year I had already started that before this job. That being said, no longer at that job, kind of doing something a little different. I'm gonna have a little bit more time, hopefully, as long as things continue well with this path, a little bit more time on my hands to make more videos, and also hopefully do some other types of videos on this channel. I have a video coming this week. Actually, today, the date this is posted, it should actually be out Friday. It's from my time at the Jerome Grand Hotel in North Arizona, supposedly haunted. And I had some experiences, but not like some people. But that video is going to be there, where I show some of the stuff, pictures from it. I talk about my experiences, and then I have some weird audio that's kind of up for whoever to decide what it may be. So that'll be posted. I do have a 3-part series I'm going to do on Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Color, and I had ordered a color screen that I'm going to install, and I actually have to fix the speaker on one, and I got something else I'm going to do for the videos there. So hopefully soon I'm going to have those posted as well to this channel, and then I'm going to try to continue to do some other types of videos and stuff. There's some other things I've wanted to do for a while now. With that last job, I didn't have time, so of course I didn't do it, and this time hopefully I'll be able to have some more time to maybe stretch my ideas a little bit and get that stuff done. Seems like the update's done now. Nah, it still blew out your guys' hearing. But let's get into it. We'll talk more, of course, during the length of this video, because I know for a fact that we're just sitting here. I know for a fact I end up talking a lot in these videos. Oof. New version of game changes may break mods, resulting in game mod authors are responsible for ensuring that your micro mods are completable. Troubleshooting if the current mod release is incompatible, try disabling the mod manager. I think I only have paint mods. Let's check. Yeah, all these seem to be working, so we will Yes. We'll leave those there. Pink ribbons. Most commonly seen during the National Breast Cancer and annual health inspired by the truck manufacturer this October. We're proudly joining the. So it's October 1st, so I guess this was a good time to rock into this. We've created our very own pink ribbon charity pack for this DLC. We'll be donating 100% to the with the Alliance of Breast Cancer. We look forward to seeing your screenshots, videos supporting the special event and whatever you're participating. Make sure you tag us using #PinkMyTruck. Social media. You can also join us roles using external contracts in Euro Truck 2 and American Truck or both games. Use the World Trucks the community. A million deliveries of pink ribbons using only the provided. When a player contributes a combined total of 12 or more deliveries of pink ribbon goods, drivers will complete their personal goal. Cool. All right, cool. Let's get to it then. So there's an event going on. Like I said, I guess this kind of works out because this is October 1st. I'll be posting this on the 5th, and I guess I'll be doing this event all month long. So if you want to do your part to contribute, there you are. That's a little better. There you are. There you have it. Why does it seem like my audio from the game is not that loud? I am going to, oh, there's my progress right there. Perfect. All right, cool. So let's do this in a second. What I want to do, we're parked in a safe place. Okay, cool. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break right here, real quick, cut the video, come back, make sure I have good audio because it's not showing anything. So I want to make sure it's recording the audio. So give us a sec. And we're back. Just like quick pause. There we go. I have plenty of audio. I don't know why I was worried. It's always low because I have it turned down. Anyways, so we have this charity event going on. I've done 0 of 12, so let's do, let's work on some of these charity events. I didn't know there was anything going on, so let's do it. External. I want to make some money. We are close to, where does that job start? Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix. Ooh, look at that. All the way up to Oregon. Because I can't move the map because I didn't know how to use it. Let's go. We haven't been to Oregon yet either, folks. Folks, let's take it. It's 55 grand. It's a standard delivery. I think this is going to be the highest paying one. Yeah, it looks like it is. So let's take it. It's Phoenix to Bend, Oregon. It's going to be a long trip, but we are ready to rock. I could do a ton of short ones since I have the whole month though. I don't think there's any necessary to do short ones. Although we haven't been to Oregon, so what I might do is trip myself to Oregon from Phoenix, and then what we can do is do some short ones in that area, assuming we have some. Oh yeah, I'm in my my garage now too. Let's do it. Let's do it. I haven't played this game in so long. That's the no-look backup. You know when you play basketball and you have the no-look shot? That's the no-look backup right there. All right, let's get reacclimated here. Let's get some radio on. Let's get some good old 98 KUPD. I swear they play Bush a lot. Turn it up a smidge. It's kind of nice to be playing this again. Ooh. Forgot about speed limits and all that. How much time do I have? Oh, I got 8 hours. There's no sex in your violence. There's no sex in your violence. Wahlberg. Mine. Everything's in, everything's in. I don't think so. Alright. Let's back ourselves up to this sweet trailer. So, let me wait till I get my trailer hooked up. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's attach that sucker. Let's do a photo real quick. KUPD, it's the Shan Man.
And everything Zen, of course, before that, went ahead and did music from Disturbed, Papa Roach, and Creed.
Oh, I missed all the goods.
Terra out there, and Glendale going to Godsmack and Hailstorm.
What?
Coming up on Wednesday, October 16th. Little did I know that those Godsmack and Hailstorm tickets were actually pit tickets, so good for her. So I have some of those going out tomorrow. Still waiting for that. Speaking of pit tickets, I think I should give out some tickets in the pit to go see STP, the Stone Temple Pilots. Going to be in town.
It's a pretty cool looking trailer.
A few days before Godsmack rolls through town. In fact, it's going to be 8 days, or no, 8 days. 8 days before that, October 8th. So if you'd like to go see STP and the Rival Sons, I think a pair of pit tickets are good luck to you.
Dude, I totally pushed T. You know that guard is laughing at me right now. Maybe I didn't hit it right. But I could have swore I totally hit it. Oof! Sorry, City of Phoenix Police. Are you kidding me? It's a trap. Hey, we don't have any black police vehicles in Phoenix. I'm calling shenanigans on that one. I gotta turn my headset down. That's why I think the game is not. Ooh. I'm debating if I should sleep or just roll it. I think I'll have enough gas to make the trip and sleep. Yeah, let's roll on, because I have 8 hours till my rest stop. I forgot when the trailer's supposed to get there. I keep forgetting. Remains 19 hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take that long. Yeah, it looks like it'll take me less than 24 hours to get there. If you want to know how long it's been since I've played this game, or if there's been any gaps of time, obviously you can just check my driving in the first probably 10 minutes of every video. I feel like it always leaves something to be desired right off the bat if I haven't played in a while. So I did play, it looks like offline a little bit. I checked my last video. Sorry, I was looking at the freeway. Apparently we're getting off really quick after we just got on this damn thing. I must have played a little bit offline because I know in the last video it looks like I had 300,000, not 300,000, holy crap. I had $40,000 and now I'm up to 124. Oh, the 303, okay. So I must have done at least one huge run or maybe a couple small runs off video, which I do that from time to time when I want to make money so I could do stuff. My plan had been, and I've always said it every time I play this game, my plan is to get a second driver hired so that we can get basically my loans paid through that second driver. I know on Euro Truck, the second driver usually is able to pull about 1,200 daily, and I think I am paying right now about 5 grand daily, if I remember. Ooh, the lights came on. About 5 grand daily for my loans right now, if I remember correctly. So with that said, I want to get a second driver so that they can kind of even out some of the loads I have. Of course, as a company, I would make more money that way too. So after this load, perhaps I will look into the has the 303 been here? I don't know how much they update the highways and freeways and stuff in here. Anyways, I'll probably look into getting another truck. That was the thing, is I need to get another truck, obviously, for another driver. So what I'll do is look into possibly getting another truck and hiring on a second driver at least after this run, because this one was supposed to pay about 55,000. So that will go nicely to getting another driver. Speed limit 75. Once we get this Hercules truck getting up there, we're gonna set the cruise and we'll be off to the races. I have a feeling we've got a lot of long straight highway coming up. If we're going to 303, oh, and there I am, corrected already on the map. You can see it coming up there just above my noggin. We're gonna be jumping on the 60 to Wickenburg. Okay, so let me switch lanes here. I lied. So this is, I'm constantly always trying to figure out where the highway is. This would have been the 303 coming from, oh, okay, I was right. Coming from North Phoenix. Because the 60, don't hit that curb. The 60 to Wickenburg and Kingman in Vegas. The 60, the 303 hits it from north like that. The southbound route doesn't look like that anymore. And they actually upgraded the highway, the 303, in the last couple years. They finished it, and it's about 4 lanes now. It used to only be 2 lanes, and it was atrocious. This is pretty accurate to the 60 going towards Wickenburg, though, I will say that. Again, I'm continually excited just to see places I know in this game. But like I said, yeah, we'll see about getting another truck so we can get another driver on the road and hopefully expand my business, or at least get the banks paid off through having another driver rolling. Because I don't want to take any more loans if I can help it. And if I can get one more driver, that'll at least shoulder some of that burden, although it's going to knock my bank down to 0. Six hours till I rest. I'm coming up in the Wickenburg area. Oh, I am in Wickenburg. I kind of want to take a picture because I want to use it for a thumbnail. And the one I got from the... Oh, you... Can I do it? It's kind of dark. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's kind of dark. I guess I could wait till I hit the lighted area there. Let's try that. I don't believe that diner's there. Oh, they have the roundabout from Wickenburg in here? Oh, color me impressed. All right, so let's talk about this. I hate this roundabout. I think I've mentioned it before, maybe not. I obviously didn't get enough light from my trailer. Maybe I did on this other side. Not, it's a cool shot anyways. Yeah, I did, look at that. So, I personally went to high school in Wickenburg. There used to be, where that gas station was at right there, there is still, I can't say was, there is a McDonald's that's back there. Are they putting, is there water in this wash? No, it's drying out. Okay, that's accurate. So back there, I know I'm just telling stories. Back there is a gas station, but there is a McDonald's in Small Townville. So there is this bridge right here, and you do cross it to get into this roundabout. But over here is a McDonald's and a couple other stores. And for scale size, I know that it's not exact as you know, I've talked about that in my previous videos. But over here in this area is Old Wickenburg, or downtown, kind of the main street of the Old Wickenburg area, where my favorite place to eat, my favorite Mexican restaurant actually, is Anita's Coquina. It's over there. And they make great Mexican food. So you would take this roundabout and just curve right through and go straight, and you would get there. It's over there to the left. It looks like there's some buildings there, but they don't exactly encompass all that's there. But there's a little stretch of street, and then you can actually go the back way through Wickenburg, that route, to all the way down to Tonopah, Aguila Bend, not Gila Bend, Aguila, there you go, that's why I said it that way. Aguila's over there, and everything else. Yeah, the scaleness is insane. Like, you don't just instantly enter Yavapai County. It's on the other side of a stretch here for a little bit, but it's still cool to see that roundabout and this Highway 93. This route, if you're on this route in real life, Highway 93, after that junction, you're going to pass through kind of the northern edge of Wickenburg. I wonder if they're going to dual lane it the whole time. You'd go through the northern edge of Wickenburg, and then right here, you're starting to get close to what would be the Congress area, or the turnoffs to go to Congress. And then you would go up north from there through Peoples Valley, Prescott, and everything else like that. Now, I asked if they were going to double lane it. I haven't been up this route in a long time to Kingman, but I do know for the longest time the Highway 93 is like one of the most dangerous highways that we have in our state, or used to be. I don't know if they fixed it. So the big problem with 93, and I don't know if we'll run across it in this version of it, but the big problem with Highway 93 is it's double. It used to be double, single, double, single, double, single, and then double for a while till you junction up with the 40. Then the 40 goes double all the way to Kingman, and then eventually Vegas. The problem is it's uphill, which is why my truck, I think, is having a sluggish time too. We'll set the cruise there at 64. It's uphill, so a lot of trucks do use this route to go to Vegas and stuff, And there's a copper mine where I used to work en route on 93 towards Kingman in Vegas, or towards the 40, I should say. And Mojave County, man, we're moving along. Anyways, and a lot of trucks will be on there, a lot of travelers using that road to Vegas as well. And you don't know when it's going to be double or single unless you know the road very well. And a lot of people will try to use that passing lane to get in front of trucks or other slower vehicles, and then it abruptly would end and go back to a single. And when it goes to single, it's 2-lane, as in the other, you know, traffic coming from the other way too. This split section happens closer to the Kingman area, or the 40 area. I keep saying Kingman, but closer to the 40 area as you get that up that direction, and you're going up those parts of the mountain. But the first stretch from Wickenburg to I'll say about 45 minutes. The first roughly 45 minutes can be a little tedious if it's still like that. If they fixed it, then you don't have to worry about anything I said. But if they didn't fix it, then yeah, it's the first 45 minutes on that road after Wickenburg can be a little rough. I'm gonna turn on my brights anyways because it's a video game and I'm not hurting anybody. Thought I was focused, but I'm scared. I'm not prepared. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to this song cruising up this highway when I used to work at the mine. I remember taking a trip to Vegas actually, and I was rocking the hell out of this CD, the whole disc, in my PT Cruiser. And I think I remember going across the dam listening to this song. See, this is what I was talking about. So, okay, so this is representative of what I was talking about on 93, where it goes 2 and then 1. And now you can see traffic's going in both directions. It'll do that from Wickenburg to about 45 minutes to an hour outside of there on the 93. Now this part, it looks like we're coming up on the 40. This would be accurate. It does it just a little bit towards the 40, but not as bad as it does that first stretch. And most people have slowed down or kind of gotten used to it by this stretch, so you don't see it as toughly there. But yeah, 40, okay. Mezara. Does it curve? Yeah, I guess it does do this. Sorry, bus. Safety for me first. I didn't think it curved when it went west, but I guess it does. No. No, it doesn't, I don't think. Does it? I mean, this seems right. I haven't driven to Kingman this route in a long time. Obviously, maybe I need to take a trip to Vegas at some point soon. Because that seems accurate. Now, either way, I think it would be accurate. Everything else is accurate on this thing as far as those transitions go. But yeah, I have driven this road a lot. That Lincoln Park song, yeah, I remember driving across the dam, and this was before they had the highway that bypasses the Hoover Dam now, where you can just basically go around all that touristy stuff. Because I lived there around 05, 06 to about 2014, 15. So my time there was, I think they had finished it, I want to say in 13. I don't know if that's entirely right. We're already in Kingman. Man, I wish it was this quick to get to Kingman. Oh, of course, there's DPS right next to me as I have to switch lanes like this. And he slowed way the hell down. Yeah, I wish it was this quick to get to Kingman, though. That would be a dream. I was gonna turn my brights off for a second there, but he didn't seem to mind, so. I have 3 hours till I sleep. If we're in Kingman now and we're going through Nevada, I should be able to. I mean, in real world time, I know Kingman to Vegas would be, I think it's like an hour and a half. So I should be able to drive a bit longer, and then I can take a break. And it should be once we're past Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, dude. Are you going the same route? Because you better not just try to, like, haul up into me. I'm barely up to speed here. I'm going to set my cruise instantly just to shut her down so I can punch that sucker when I start driving. Yeah, I should be able to get past Vegas before I have to stop. I've got 3 hours and 19 minutes, it says. I shouldn't have any issue getting past Vegas. Oh. Seriously, dude? Yeah, I don't think I can go because, well, I'm already out. I don't want to get a red light violation. I didn't. Okay. I guess because I was already turning. Thanks, guy in front of me. Yeah, so that was that. It's tempting to take my sleep break now, but I want to get further in this route. Oh shit, it's only 35 here. I want to get further in the route before I just start taking my sleep break.
Let's give out some Monster Jam right now.
Monster Jam tickets.
Seasons 2, 5, and 9 money. Monster Jam will move you around your town and watch the entertainment. See Monster Jam every Sunday and Saturday. So let's enter where those tickets are going. Keeping things from 1:30 onwards.
I think I was in slight protest of wanting to play this game for a while because I want to get a steering wheel. I know I've talked about it in so many videos, so everybody's probably tired of hearing about it. But I want to get a wheel because I feel like it'd be cooler than doing my A and D keys. And of course W, because, you know, something's got to make the wheels turn. But I don't have a table. I have a glass desk right now. And I'm not made of money, so that's obviously the other factor. Because if I buy it, I want to buy it right. I've been looking on OfferUp, and it was tempting to buy somebody selling their wheel. But a lot of the people that have the good wheels that I would want to buy are trying to sell them for pretty much what they go for. Guess I don't need windshield wipers anymore. They're selling them pretty much for what they would go for new. So I'd rather just buy a new one at that rate. But it's been, there was a silent protest inside of me, inside my soul, deep in my soul. And I was saying, no, don't play it until you get a wheel. But I've kind of dedicated my Saturdays video lineup to playing these trucking games. So eventually we'll have a wheel. And eventually it'll probably look cooler, because then I'll pretend like I'm really driving. But for now, I will be an expert WAD key driver. Of course he starts yawning now. We're not even in Vegas. He's turned me into a liar. I got 2 hours, it says, till I gotta sleep. I think this is the section that goes over the dam, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Andy Devine. Yeah, it should be. I'm gonna pass all you guys. Oh, so I was reading about this trailer, and the proceeds to the trailer, or to the pack, go to reputable non-profit organizations for breast cancer research. So there's one in America they donate to. Forgot where it said it was at. Sorry. And there's one in oh, I've almost got all the Arizona routes discovered. And there's one in I think I quickly read Czechoslovakia. Don't be mad if I'm wrong. But both, because I didn't recognize the name of them, and then I read a little bit more in my downtime for checking with my audio, and just to make sure I was reading it right. But the two sources are reputable ones, so that's why I guess they didn't use the standard, at least here in America. Usually Susan G. Komen is the big breast cancer research for America. Now we're in Vegas. But I think because of maybe some of the stuff surrounding that organization, they chose a different one. I kind of want to take a picture of the Vegas sign. Let's do it. Let's do it. For sale, 20 acres. Man, there's never enough light where I'm at. Yeah, there's never enough light where I'm at. Let's do, let's get some... There's like such a glare off of everything too. Oh no. Let's try that. So I have to bump that saturation. I guess I'll have to come through here through daytime because this is kind of a... I mean, it's kind of a cool shot, but it's a little dark. I don't think I'd be able to use that for a thumbnail. Yeah, everything has a like a fuzz over it. But first time in Las Vegas in this game. I guess we will spot out a sleeping spot on the way out of town because he is yawning and we only have an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, get out of here. Arizona Highway Patrol, what are you doing up here in Nevada? I'm no expert, but I think you're out of your jurisdiction, buddy. Unless you're transporting. Alright, looks like we've got to make a left up here. We do. So, oh man, there's a sleep spot there though. Alright, I guess we'll pop into this this gas station over here. Yes, I get it, dude. The new Mr. Vegas, Ujo Bujo. The best 10 p.m. show? Fair enough. It looks like it's only a gas station, not a sleeping spot, though. Alright, let's check it out anyways. Let's curb and then check it out anyways. Oh. I think, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere for me to sleep here. But there is a spot just up the road. So what I'll do is I'll go over there. How much is gas? 347. Yeah, it's probably accurate. Yeah, I don't think I can sleep there. So let's go blindly into traffic. What we'll do is we will come over here. It looks like there's a way around anyways, because my GPS is updated. It looks like it'll route me the way I need to go anyways. Once I stop here. Alright. I don't see anybody. Oh, and it's to the right. Perfect. I mean, how sweet would this be if I had a wheel, man? That's all I'm saying. If only the good ones weren't like over 200 bucks. Oh, it's just a rest area. Okay, very cool. I'll take this. It's deserted as all hell, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, okay, that is an exit right there. I was gonna say, oh man. I was gonna say, are they playing a Tool song literally right after a Perfect Circle? Inhool. That's kind of funny. Don't need the headlights anymore, let alone the bright lights. Errands. Oh, it's not errands. That's a rayon. Maybe that's supposed to be like errands, but they just intentionally spelled it differently so they wouldn't run into that trouble. Just like the inhool. Pawn shop. All right, so that's the 15, and we're not using that. Bitumen. So I was watching, actually, since the last time I played, I watched I think it's called Outback Truckers. Pretty sure that's what it's called on Netflix. Watching the Australians drive their road trains, as they call them. That would make for a pretty cool game. Although, if people thought the scenery in American Trucker was a little boring, I could see that one being a little boring. There's a lot of dirt roads and outback stuff going across the outback there, and there's a lot of like roads less traveled and stuff. But I mean, I think the whole continent of Australia you could turn into a game. Or the size of a game. Oh, this guy's getting off the freeway. Making my dreams come true. I slowed down way too much for that, but making my dreams come true. But that was an interesting show to watch the Australians and their road trains rolling across the outback there and the struggles they have to go through to make some of their loads. It was definitely interesting. It was definitely a cool show. If you're a fan of my videos, or you like watching truck driving shows, that one was pretty interesting. That was on Netflix, I believe. Or wherever you watch shows that it may be available. I think it ran in like 2012, or it might have been before that. But somewhere, I feel like that was around the time period when that show was on. Like new and on. And I'm sure someone will point it out if it's wrong. That's a cool truck just busted out by the side of the road there. But that show was cool. I liked it. Get to meet some of the Aussies as they're driving their loads, and they talk. There's different loads on there too. Like there was a couple episodes where one of the gals. There's not that many female truck drivers in Australia. I mean, I don't think there's that many female truck drivers in general, but I know there's a fair amount here, in some senses. Why does my engine? All right, maybe that was engine braking or something. There's a fair amount, I believe, in the States. Not, I mean, obviously it's more male-dominated industry. Just because I don't imagine a lot of females wanting to willingly do it, but there are some that definitely want to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But in Australia, I guess it's even less females in that industry. And there was one gal that she was driving for the mines, so she was doing basically round trips of dirt and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool to see. Being somebody that used to work in a mine, all the time I see a mining thing, I'm kind of tuned in. She used to haul the dirt and the rock across that run. I think she'd do like 3 loads in a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is because of how far they have to go and how they have to do it and stuff. And then there was a couple guys, I think there was 2 of them primarily, that did the major load hauls that go to the colonies and stuff that are like way off the map in northern Australia. And basically, it seems like it's probably all over Australia, but mainly in those parts where they're off the grid, they really have to compete with the rain season. And because I guess for basically the 3 months or whatever it is, they have their rainy season. Once that starts, those places are pretty much cut off from civilization as a whole. And you don't get anything in or out just because the roads turn to so much garbage. And there was one of the guys that they showed on a couple episodes doing different loads and stuff. I believe his name was Steve. And there were some times he got pretty stuck in those mud bogs and stuff like that. So that was interesting to see. And then they focus on a couple team drivers, some couples, and then some of the heavy haulers, which reminded me of this game right off the bat, because I was like, oh yeah, I did some heavy loads before and totally sucked at them. But they showed some of those heavy hauler guys, and they take some big loads. Now those road trains in Australia, I guess I kind of dropped the lead on this one, but those road trains, I was wondering why they called them that, but they call them that. I mean, some of them are like 58 wheels, and they're driving them like it ain't nothing. Like they're just hauling. And they're just huge. Oh! Oh. Totally missed my turn. Oh, man. I don't think I can get off of this. Yeah, this is some... I kind of was like... I should have backed up more. Like at this point, I don't know if I'm gonna get off of the rock. It seems like my vehicle's moving off the rock. And just here I was talking about, dude, car, I don't... Car, I do not care that you're back there honking at me. I was just talking about how good those guys were and how they got hung up on stuff, and here I am. Do I have my... Okay, yeah, I don't need to lock my differentials. And there's a cop just right there. He's like, hey, I saw what you did back there, you idiot. Oh, he pulled somebody else over, okay. Hey, don't mind me, I'm not drunk or anything like that, sir. Horrible. Yeah, those guys are great drivers, unlike what I just pulled right there. I'm lucky I got off of there. I think there was a time in Euro Truck where I had to pay a tow truck. I think it was to get me all the way to my destination, and that was not fun, but it wasn't that far. It might have been in American Truck I had to pay a tow truck to too. It wasn't that far. The reason I did bring up Outback Truckers though, not because of how cool I thought they were when I watched it, but the trouble they face on a lot of the dirt roads in the outback and stuff, which you can figure if you looked at Australia. I mean, you could figure a lot of it is dirt and unsurfaced road and stuff like that. The reason I brought it up is because that sign said bitumen, which is what they call the pavement over in Australia, I believe. And the only reason I know that is because they said it so much, because those guys would get stuck on the corrugations in the dirt roads where they get all wavy and washed out from all the vehicle traffic on them during the rainy season and stuff. And basically you get washboards, which is bad on their trucks. Obviously it's probably bad on any vehicle, to be fair, but it's bad on their trucks too, because they're so heavy and there's so many wheels and there's so much bouncing that you can't, you know, you can only do so much. But a lot of them, when they saw the bitumen, they would be so excited because they'd get off of that dirt road and back onto the paved road and everything like that. So that's what that reminded me of right there. That's why that pretty much came up, because that's what that reminded me of. But all in all, it was a cool show anyway, so you should check it out if you're into that sort of thing. That's what I'll tell you. I wish I could be into passing this guy. I can't believe I got hung up on that rock. So it's 4 p.m. The job will be done at 6 a.m. roughly. It's roughly 5, so 13 hours I'll estimate, but I only got 9 hours of drive time. I wonder if I can make up some of that time. Because it says 6:13 and it's 4:52. Of course, if I don't get stuck behind anybody, I'll really be able to make the time up. That was the crazy thing too about that Australia truckers too, is that they don't mess around. Those guys are hauling. Of course, they go in kilometers and stuff, so I had to constantly be looking that up. But when they're hauling, and they're like I said, they've got trailers that are, you know, way longer than ours. I think ours are 40-foot trailers usually. I think that's right. And normally we're running, I think it's 52 feet total. I believe in Australia, man, some of those trailers were way longer than that. Like they had their livestock haulers are like double deckers, or because they showed some of the, I forgot, they did show some of the livestock haulers too, which I guess is big business over there, or big industry as far as trucking, because that's it's a tough gig too. But man, I think some of them were double. I think I want to say that the lamb or sheep one that I saw was maybe a triple deck, but it might have just been a double deck. But still, like, they've got them right on the top. And the biggest thing with those is they can't shift their weight. It's almost like a liquid in a truck. That's what I kind of made it akin to, is they have to really watch how they shift their weight, because all the animals, especially with the animals, because they could just move wherever the heck they want. If they start rattling them or they start moving, they could shift the whole load of the whole truck. All the weight gets shifted, and you definitely don't want that. What is on right now? I can't even... I don't know all these songs, but I'm making that YouTube machine work hard for its non-existent money. For like every video, it has to find who sings whatever I'm listening to, and then tell me they're throwing the strike up. Or the claim, not the strike. No strikes yet. But I'm not monetized, so... Freedom! 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 Man, this would be good if I could get some speed going. I might have to do another load before I get my second driver, because with that loan, now I'm sitting at 118. Oh, you guys can see it there. Yeah, I'm sitting at 118, and I think that when I bought this truck, I want to buy a sleeper, because my intention would be to have my driver obviously be able to go on longer runs. But when I bought this truck, I think it ran me about 140. And so with 55, that's only barely gonna put me at the, I'm gonna turn the cruise off. Yeah, set that stuff at 70. Thank goodness for that downhill. Now it's gonna slow down probably. Well, I gotta turn anyways. I'm not missing this turn, folks. Ugh, still coming in a little hot though. Did that sign say I think that sign said Tonopah. I actually stayed in Tonopah, Nevada one time when I went to Oregon. And that was an experience. Because I am from Tonopah, Arizona. And every time, this is the weirdest thing, but in Arizona, for some reason, a lot of people don't know that that little town exists, although it's getting bigger, but not much. But a lot of people didn't know that town exists, so everybody was always like, you from Tonopah, Nevada? No, never even heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about. Then eventually, obviously, I've heard of it, but not from there. And then when I went to Oregon, I wanted to stay. I didn't know, but I passed right through it. I was like, oh, I'll just stay here for the night on my trip. So I stayed in Tonopah, Nevada, since everybody always thought I was from there. And I got a kick out of it. One of the ladies working there, I told her I was from Tonopah. And then I kind of told her that same story. I was like, well, it seems like everybody always asks for I'm from Tonopah, Nevada. And I'm like, no, I never even really heard of that town. And she said it was the funniest thing, but a lot of people asked her or said, you know, are you from Tonopah, Arizona? How does that happen? I have no idea. How do people in Nevada ask people from a town in Nevada if they're from the Arizona counterpart, and people in Arizona ask people if they're from the Nevada counterpart? I have no idea. But that made for a fun little joke. And I had a decent time there, I will say. The hotel was so-so, but I went to the local drinking establishment, played music on their jukebox all night, had a few cold ones, and relaxed. It's an enjoyable little town. And this is what it reminds me of. Obviously, when I was driving through Nevada, I remember this on my trip. I have video of it somewhere, of my trip through Nevada. But yeah, this is what it looked like. A lot of similar to Arizona desert, with maybe a little bit more green. Not as much rain, of course, because I have my rain variant turned up a little much. I probably am going to end up kicking that down. It seems like it's raining all the time, every time I'm driving. But we are, not to jinx myself, but we're making a good run right now. Not hitting a lot of traffic. Like I said, hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. The road's nice and straight, just like I like my Nevada highways. And my headphones are only mildly pushing on that little button on top of my hat to make it strap against my head. Rolling down the highway. This is a long trip. Now would be a perfect shot for my thumbnail, because now it's daylight and you can actually see my trailer. Yeah, pretty clearly. Let's I kind of like the moving forward look. That's pretty cool. Let's get the tree. No, I like it like that. Turn that saturation up a bit to make that orange pop. Back off that field of view just a smidge. Leave that a little blurry. Go there, and there we go. See, I think that, yeah, I like that. I like that. That'll make a great thumbnail for this video. And we did it all while we were listening to Stain on 98 KUPD, Arizona's Real Rock. Obviously, if you haven't checked out my radio station tutorial, it's usually, nowadays, it's linked in all these videos I do, so that way, if you want to know how to get your own local radio stations in there, or internet radio stations that you may know of, you can check that video out and see if it helps you. I know I had some trouble when I started playing Euro Truck finding a newer video, although now I did that video a year ago, so now it's like my video is becoming one of the older ones, but I had some trouble finding a video that actually was updated. I think the last video, so it's 19, I did that video last year at the end of 18. I think the newest video I found then was like 16 or 15. So I went ahead and made one myself that hopefully did something a little different than what I had seen, but also gave some people some options. Comments have been on it. The comments on it have been great. So if you're watching this video and you've watched that one and left a comment, appreciate it. If it's helped you get a radio station and you're watching my video because of that, appreciate it. I appreciate the views kindly. Out this year would be, what is it? Utah? Is Utah the next pack that's coming up? I think it's Utah. No, not this year. Sorry, 2020 is Utah, I believe. And Baltic Sea is going to be the Euro Truck drop that comes out this year. That one should come out this year. Kind of looking forward to that. I think I've said it on one of my previous videos. Maybe the last Euro Truck I did. I may have said it in these videos. My girlfriend's actually Romanian, so definitely cool that I'll be able to drive through Romania. So I imagine when that pack comes out, these Saturday ones will be headlight usage. Offense. Dude, it just turned darkish. It's not even dark. Wow, all right. I thought it's because I ran the stop sign. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen. It's not even dark yet. Oh, well, let's be fair, I guess. It is 9 p.m. Maybe it's supposed to be darker than it actually is right now. Holy crap, that guy was really anxious to give me a ticket, though. And he happened to be right behind me. What's my time look like? I got 5 hours. I guess I can roll on. As I was saying, before I got apparently a headlight usage ticket, I'll be running through Euro Truck most likely once that new pack drops. Obviously, a lot of YouTube videos or people that make videos tend to go with the content when it's new for the videos that they do. But in my case, like I said, my girlfriend's Romanian, so if nothing else, that would be enough cause for me, because I wonder what Romania looks like sometimes. So I'll be going through that when I get that. I'll probably get that around the time it comes out. I think I've talked about this before. I'm actually pretty impressed with this game and how much I enjoy playing it, even though it's such a simplistic game. And I mean, you're just driving a truck. It's a job that a lot of people don't want to do, and I've talked about that before too, but I really enjoy the game, and I think I know I've got all the packs for the places, and I've actually spent money on some of the skins too, even though I know that there's people that do mods and add skins. Obviously, I have a few mods installed too for skins, but that's it. I don't have any extra mods for anything else on here. But I actually genuinely enjoy this game. It's pretty relaxing as far as simulations go. And at first, I got it because I worked for a trucking company, and I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do. But I like this game. I think I like the game. I like the people that enjoy the game. It seems like there's a lot of fans of this game as well. This or Euro Truck or both. I think they have a really dedicated fan base, so I think that's kind of cool. Being a gamer, I think it's cool to find fan bases that are really dedicated over the years to certain games and properties and stuff. And it seems like the fans of the Euro Truck and the American trucks, they're very dedicated. They like it a lot. And the developers seem to really put a lot of time and effort into this game. And I know I've talked about this, but they make a game. They made a game, and they just update it. Like it's not like that's gonna be quite a comparison. But it's not like a sports game where you have to buy a new one every year for updated rosters and like a smidgen of new graphics, if even that. Like you're not buying this game constantly. Like yeah, they're charging you for new zones or new maps basically, but you're not buying something that wasn't in the original game. It's just, hey, help support us make some more maps. Like in Euro Truck, I mean, you're supporting them taking it, further into Europe and stuff like that. And obviously for American Truck Simulator, you're supporting them by letting them map out a whole new state and add it to the game. So I think it's really cool when you have a developer that makes a game that's made to be played for a while. I mean, it doesn't require supremely eye-splattering graphics to play this game, but it's still enjoyable for what it is. And like I said, it's got me wanting to get a wheel. Most people buy wheels for like Dirt or Gran Turismo or Forza. I know there's a different one I'm trying to think of. It's not Andretti, but it's like Rossi, I think, or something like that. Like there's all these racing games that make people want to buy wheels, and I'm trying to buy one for this truck driving simulator game. So I mean, it's just it's a really cool game, I think, and I definitely don't mind supporting it or playing it when I can, because it's, like I said, it's nice and relaxing. Makes for some long videos when I want to go from Arizona all the way to freaking Oregon or Washington or wherever I'm going, but that's part of the fun. Let's get these brights back on before I get another headlight violation. Don't want old Johnny Law pulling me over for not having my headlights bright enough for him to see him. See what else is on these radio stations. 181 FM. Oh yeah, you see my headlights, dude? Yeah, that's what I thought. 181 FM, the sweet internet stations I found that have a ton of different music, but also the ones that play a commercial every time you switch to them. Oh, we're gonna have a deep moment here. There's like that notification already popping in my head from YouTube. You have copyrighted content in here. Yes, sir. Yes, I do. It's about family in your head, in your head, in your head. I messed up the words. It's not as sweet as when I rapped Forgot About Dre. In your head. It's in your head. Oh, what's in your head? And I said it's in your head. Well, don't worry, dude. I'm slowing down. Oh, you're turning though. I gotta slow way down. So I got like 4 hours on my clock. No, 3.5 still. So I got a plan to sleep at some point, but I think we'll be good for a little bit. I tell you, it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Oh. Ooh, I got you, guy. In 2018, I I use the game to my advantage to get on the freeway sometimes. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make those tricky turns like that when I got a wheel. I'll have to be. I don't even want to know. It might make me a better driver, but I don't even want to know what it would have cost me basically to get off that rock with a driving wheel. That would have been probably a headache and a half. I really have to turn already too? Winnemucca. All right, I just got on the freeway though, man. I'm trying to stop. Oh, whew. What sucks about my plan to get another truck or another driver, it's all good for paying my loan back, but there is that part of me that wants a better engine too. Like once I level up, I'm at level, oh, I can't see anybody. I guess we're good. I guess at 11:30 at night, there's no traffic over here. I want to get a new engine too once I level up, but I think level 20 is where probably the better engine unlocks, or the better engines. Between now and level 20, I guess I got plenty of time, but I don't want to be strapped come time to buy a new engine, because the one thing, or any other upgrades for that matter, I mean, this truck is still not, let me turn the bad wolves down. This truck is still not as awesome as my Euro truck. 2 hours and 45, and there's a rest area there. I should be able to make the next one. It doesn't have as much nip as the Euro truck does, so I want to make sure I'm getting the right upgrades. I think my Euro truck is got one of the better engines in it, if not pretty close. Because I think I'm a lot higher on Euro truck, because I played that one a lot more than this one. I think I have a lot more time into that. Because when I started playing that game, I know I put in quite a bit of off video time too. Man, if it wasn't for that car behind me, I wouldn't have saw that corner as well. I think they need some more lights there for safety. Who is outside talking at midnight? That did not look like a bar to me in Winnemucca. All right, so we got 2.5 hours till I sleep. Find my place in the diary of Jane. But But I guess we got time from when I buy the new truck to get some money accumulated. I just learned, I think it was a couple videos ago on this game, that you could upgrade your garage. Unless that was in Euro Truck. I don't remember which video I learned that in, but I didn't realize you could upgrade your garage. Because I had a single garage in Euro Truck and I had a single garage here, and then I forgot what I hit and it was all upgraded. I'm like, huh? I mean, that was like a magic moment right there. Because I was too busy trying to buy new garages instead of upgrading my current one, and then once I got full and that stable, basically, then I think it was this game, because I think that's when I realized I'd have to save up more money to make up for the fact I had upgraded that garage. Oh, another one of those cool sign guys. But yeah, I know in Euro Truck I have my home base in Germany, because I'm German Irish, and I believe I bought another garage. Don't remember where I bought it at, but it's like way away from there, because I was like, well, I'll buy one that's not near my main one, because I thought I could only put one truck there, and it turns out you can just upgrade it for more slots. So I think that's what knocked me down on here, because if I remember right, I had over 100K already once, and I think I did the garage upgrade, which I think that was 100K to do that, and I think that's why I had to take another loan. You can flash your lights at me all you want, but I'm just being safe. All right, so we got 6 hours left in the trip. Obviously, we're at about the 2-hour mark left on my clock. Let's find a place to park it and looks like there's a spot coming up. You guys should be able to see it. Yeah, just above my head there. So we'll stop there for the night. If I can get there. Jeez. Definitely going through hills now. So that means when we wake up, we'll have just a couple hours left in the trip. It looks like for these jobs, I know you guys can't see it. Yeah, it's just under my head there. It looks like for these jobs, they track in real time, because it said 18 hours to complete this job. Yep, flash your lights all you want, but I'm not causing a wreck for you guys. In video game land. Is that really 2 hours? Yeah, 1 hour and 20 minutes? Man. Yeah, I'm almost there. Time seems to go a lot faster. I'm just glad the sleeping area is across the street and the gas station's on one side. Well, looks like I gotta slow down anyways. Looks like it's a town. Alright, I don't want to miss this. Oh, you can't really miss it. There's a big truck there. You can't really miss it. Rest area. Ooh. I almost cut that corner too sharp. Can I get out the way I'm about to go? It looks like you can, and it looks like it's a road you can travel, so let's go out this way. Don't need the headlights. But I guess I still need the wipers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick the rain down a little bit. It seems a little unnatural. I keep driving through all these deserts and stuff, and it's just constantly raining. You'd think this game was set in a rainforest. BrandCon. cool thing on the side of the building there. Welcome to Oregon. Oh yeah, we're already in Oregon. All right, so yeah, we got 5 hours left on this trip. Let's knock it down. Is this? Oh, it is different. Trucks 65, everybody else 75 or 70. What? Oh, loan. Whoo! Thought that was gonna be a speeding ticket. I would say, dude, I'm not even close to 65 yet. I kind of want to pass this guy, but I'm unsure of my little hill there. Yeah, I want my truck to have a little more oomph. I'll turn that commercial off. Of course, now he's got me. I need to go to a shop too and get my truck damage fixed. So I got 15% on the truck, 3% on the trailer. And that had to be because of that rock. Because I don't recall hitting anything else. That's a nice old truck right there. Dude, why are you going slow and then fast and then slow? Listen to Alien Ant Farm. I don't have time for this. Oh, the blood stains on the carpet. This is bad. This is bad right here. Don't jinx me, game. Don't do it to me. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that would have been bad. I've only got what did I say, 15%? Yeah, I've got only 15%, but man, that would have shot way up if I would have headed on with that truck coming at me. That would have been El Terrible, to quote the Cleveland show. What? Oh, whew. Way station. Where's the way station? All right. Forgot about those. I mean, I'm surprised I made it this far. Loaded right lane. Like I said, I hope they never. I think it's cool that there's way stations. I know I've said that before. What kind of turn is that for a semi to have to make? What the? What the what? Is this that Billie Eilish song or Eilish? I think it is. It is. You know the only part I like about this song, and this is probably why it became so popular, the Brightburn movie trailer when it released for DVD or Blu-ray, whatever, what have you. And played that song, or this song, and then I didn't realize it was only like the last, what, 20 seconds of the song, 30 seconds of the song. But that's the only part I like about it. I kind of like the rest of this. Snapping and clapping. I saw a video of somebody saying how to make this song, and like the part where she says bad guy, he's like singing into a fan. Like, I feel the same way. Like, whatever. And then, like I said, I heard that part for the commercial. Right there, that part. But the part I heard was at the end, and I like that part. Why can't the whole song sound like that? I would have totally been into it. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, this, This part. I could dig this breakdown part right here. From the trailer, I was like this should be the whole song. Especially this part. Like that part should be the whole song. Oh no, I see somebody coming. Come on, dude. I have 3 hours left. I can do this a lot faster. Yeah, I need to tweak the rain. Cause it makes it hard to see if traffic's coming too. I don't want no rain, but I think I have it set way too high. I guarantee you there's no way it rains this much anywhere in the desert. Even in monsoon season. Is that a hang glider over there? Or a parachute? It is a dude parachuting and a hot air balloon. He's parachuting in the rain. That's kind of cool. Oh. This video gets longer because I have to take pictures, but can I get it from his perspective? He might be too far off the freeway. Ah, it is. Oh, there's more back there. Can I get field of view to way back where he's at? No. Ah. Can we get him in there? You can see him, but not very clearly, that's for sure. I'll take the picture anyway, so I don't feel like I waste anyone's time. That's cool. Oh. Everybody in this shit tipsy. That's the unedited version for all you that didn't realize that. Everybody in this get tipsy. Everybody in this bitch get tipsy. don't know, if I ever get my videos monetized, I might have to watch my mouth. I don't think you can swear. Or I think you're very limited on ads. I guess I would just have to go with that approach too. Yeah, just don't run some ads on my channel. Assuming that's still a thing. Every day, you never know with YouTube. Don't worry, boss, I'm slowing down this time. I'm paying attention. Are you turning though? I ain't got in the slow lane. I feel like I should too. 45, come on. Burns. 35. Man, why does this guy keep switching lanes? Oh, classic Fuji's. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Gonna find you and take you want me. I said classic and I messed up the lyrics. That's what happens. I will. Oh, come on. It was yellow as I was going through it. That's some bullshit. I guess I could have stopped, but whatever. I get so offended when I get those traffic violations. But that was almost like a, okay. Maybe. But I've had some that were BS too. That was a cool statue back there. I think the most BS ones I got though were in Euro Truck, and that was when I first started. Because I'd be at a stoplight and I would barely nudge past to stop the line and it would count it. And I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. That was a station that had a scale, a mechanic, a sleeping spot, and pumps. That was like a one-stop shop right there. They need more of those. Because there's definitely a few of those in Arizona I haven't seen on here. Oh, come on, guys. It's freaking 45, not 35 out here. I mean, ideally, I only have 2 hours left in this trip, but... Oh, my horn does not sound that great. I need to buy an Aruga horn. Speed up! Seriously? I can't pass. I mean, the roads are curvy as hell. This is garbage. Come on, dude. And he's slowing down more. Ugh. This is what jerks do when jerks want to be jerks. Gonna find you. Actually, the next thing he would do would be to turn somewhere and slow down really abruptly for that. I should back off just a smidge, because that'll be my luck. Dude, go to Lakeview, please. Nope. Oh. Now he's figured out the speed limit. Now that it's 60. I tell you what. I'll tell you what. Dang old, grabbing all slow and dang old. Why you bugging? Truck Sim FM. Oh, it abruptly turned off. Oh, it came back. Yeah, I'm going around you, Jeep. I'm just tired of your crap at this point. I'm gonna cut you off too. I'm not an angry driver, but you've made me angry. Is this new country? Is this like what new country sounds like? If that's new country, I'm surprised, because country, that sounds like pop. Dude, I am trying to slow down, but you can't just slap on your brakes like that. Nice big rest area over here. Yeah, that sounds like a pop song. Like a couple years ago, that would have been probably a Maroon 5 sounding song. Longest monster ever. Come on, dude, not you too. I just had to yell at the Jeep for this crap. Alright, I'm gonna go for a pass. Is this Robert Miles' children? It is, I think. Odd song choice. I don't think I got enough room to... Ooh. Oh, that's a car in front of the truck. Okay. Thank goodness. I was gonna say, man, I don't think there's gonna be enough room for me to pass both trucks. Ah, classic. America, I believe is the band. I've loved this song since I was a kid. I remember my dad used to play this. It's over, sounds like, but... This was a long trek into Oregon. What time is it? Oh, 5 p.m.? Let's get those headlights back on. Don't want another headlight violation. No, I wasn't signaling you, guy. That's a cool little diner. Or whatever, and they're 24 hours too. Bend, Oregon. Okay, I think I've been to Bend actually. don't remember enough about it to know if it's accurate right now, but I think I've been there. So I have to drive... No, I have to turn here, okay. This one's a little confusing, but the X's indicate, obviously, don't go straight. I guess I gotta turn, and then it looks like turn, yeah, right into there, right afterwards. Where's their entrance? Oh, right here. I can see the no truck sign clearly, so. Hold on. Let's go. Okay, no, it's... Shit. I don't think this is the right way. Definitely not. No, 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 too fast, too fast. So I know what I want to do now. There's a random shopping cart out there. That's kind of cool. Just give me a little bit more room here. I think I got it now. Shit. I kind of thought that might happen. Yeah, clear out. Clear out, all you people. I'm gonna... Especially you, officer. Clear out. Woo-hoo-hoo! This was definitely not my favorite drop-off. But I didn't really do any damage there. It was just sloppy as hell. Like I always say, slam on that parking brake when you get to that, when you see that green. Oof. That was a long time, almost 2 hours. This is gonna be a long video. All right. Only a little bit of fines. Yeah, let's uh, let's add that to the long distance. All right. That was longer than I thought it would be, but all right. Thank you for watching. This was a long video, but we're going to continue through. I'll probably do some short runs here in Oregon, get some money built up so we can work on this charity event. But for now, thank you for watching this video. Like I said, I know it ran long. We'll do some short ones coming up, and we will see you next time when we get some more money for our trucking company. Bye for now. I don't know what that message was, but we're just gonna keep on rolling. Sometimes the phone just does weird stuff when the girlfriend texts. Yeah, we're just gonna move right along, good fella. Do the intro business.